tasty. So the first thing we need to do is get to work on basically like a rich, simple syrup. So I've got some ginger here, and typically when I have ginger, I keep it in the freezer. But if I'm going to be slicing it, I do not put it in the freezer. That way, obviously, I can slice it. So you want about a 3-inch piece of ginger, and you're just gonna cut it into some thin slices. Looking beautiful. Now I'm gonna take all of that ginger and I'm gonna pop it into a pot. Now this is gonna make basically a simple syrup that's gonna be steeped with all of these flavors. So into there I'm gonna go in with 3/4 of a cup of sugar. If we were doing a straight simple syrup, I would do 3/4 of a cup of water, but I'm actually only gonna go in with 1/2 cup of water. That's gonna make it a little bit richer. You don't need as much of it. It's gonna be really, really nice though. Then for a little added holiday flavor, just a couple sprigs of rosemary right on in there. Now what you want to do, bring that up to a simmer over medium heat. Then you want to turn the heat down to low and let it go for about 20 minutes. That's going to allow that sugar to dissolve. It's going to get all that flavor in there. Absolutely beautiful. And then you want to strain out all of that kind of like stuff because it's done its job, kind of like a tea bag. And we're going to set that aside. Once that is done, you get a simple syrup that looks something like this.
I love that. This
right?
That's cool. From everyday to holiday with that ginger.
It's true. It smells super gingery. Like honestly, if you're feeling a little under the weather, put it in some soda water. That'd be a dream. Isn't that nice?
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
Also, fun fact: if you want to do like a fun, really blow your friends away, if you want to do a fun garnish, just like do a little bit of a flame on the rosemary.
Whoa!
A little smoky.
Whoa.
That's fancy.
That's a spin.
That's a welcome spin. That's a spin.
No, that's a good spin.
All right, now to make these cocktails, I'm going in with about 1 ounce, which is about 2 tablespoons of that syrup. That's going to give you that beautiful flavor.
Look at the color.
Isn't it nice? Then we're going to go in with pure cranberry juice. I'm not talking cocktail because we got a lot of sugar in here already. You want to go into the like, health food section for this? Okay. She's piquant.
She's tart.
She's tart. She's tart. So about 1.5 ounces, so about 3 tablespoons of that is going right on in.
That's a great combo. I love that.
Isn't that nice? Yeah. And then last but not least, you can top it up. You can top it up with some sparkling water or a little Prosecco, or if you're feeling extra fancy, a little Cremant. Go over to France for a second. Beautiful, beautiful.
And then you light the thing on fire.
And then you light the thing on fire. Garnish it up with a little bit of frozen cranberry to keep things cool. And then you've got some sprigs of rosemary in there. And you are in for a holiday treat.
That's so pretty.
Thank you so much. My God.
Andrea Bucket.
Thank you, Mary Berg.
Okay. Yeah. Light her up.
Cheers.
There you go.
Cheers.
Okay, let's give it a taste. Oh, that's nice. Isn't that nice?
I love the ginger addition.
I know,
Yeah,
and
great.
it's tart. And
The tart cranberry is really good.
I will say, anytime I eat something or drink something that's like tart, though, it makes me want something snacky. Shahir, do you have anything snacky
I've got
for
a
me?
good snack.
Okay, let's take a
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. What are we
Speaking
making?
of snacky, so we're in the festive season. We were entertaining. We want some canapes, some finger foods. I find everyone puts things on crackers.
Yes.
Crackers, toast, crackers. I was like, we need different things, people.
Yes. There's different bready things.
There's different bready vessels.
Yeah.
A cheese puff, AKA a Gougères.
Ooh.
Really easy to make.
I'm happy I
You
did
love
the
this. I
Cremant.
love
I
this.
love
Right?
a little French,
Oh,
a little
yeah.
fancy.
So we've done this now, I think, 2 or 3 times this year.
You are very into choux pastry.
I
right
love a
now.
choux pastry.
He loves a choux. He loves a cooked pastry.
I love a good choux.
Yeah.
Because there's so many different things you can do. We've done a Parisian gnocchi, you could do an eclair, you could do so many different things. You can make a cheese puff, a savory cheese puff. So a little bit of butter, water, and salt. That's it.
Okay.
And then once it comes up to a boil, off the heat, your flour into it. And you're going to mix it up, and I like to get it incorporated and then get it back onto the heat just for a minute, just to dry it out a little bit.
That's with something that you want to puff in the oven, you actually want this to be a bit drier because the thing that makes it puff is the eggs. So the drier it is, the more eggs you can put in it.
So once you return it back to your heat, it's all science, Mary.
It is science.
This is why you love a choux dough as well.
This is why it's true. And also, just to clarify,
Simple
it's
science.
CHOUX, not SHOE.
Which is
Not a choux dough.
Just to be clear, a choux dough.
It's a choux dough.
Okay.
So we've got it nice and dry. You're gonna take it off the heat because now we're getting 1 egg at a time.
Perfect.
And like I said, this is one of those techniques that's worth practicing and worth mastering because once you make a choux dough, you can make a Parisian gnocchi. The world's your 2026 is your year.
It's
you
your
can
year, 100%.
1 egg at a time.
Okay.
And then you're gonna incorporate it in. Now look, this is, I will fully admit,
Little bit elbow grease.
it's a little bit of a workout. You can do this in your stand mixer.
You definitely
almost should.
Yes.
But if you want to do it by hand, you can totally do it by hand. And here's the thing about a choux dough. You're going to notice with each egg incorporation, it kind of turns into a sloppy mess. You say, oh, no, I don't know. It doesn't look right. And then it comes together.
Yes.
Into, oh.
It feels like magic.
It is a
Every
little
time
magic.
you're like, I've made a mistake. Oh, no, I didn't. That's fine.
You see how it kind of drank up the egg yolk?
Honestly, that's kind of why I like cooking.
True.
Because half the time you do something, you're like, that's not going to work, and then it does.
Yeah.
What a thrill.
Or even just in normal everyday life. That's how I feel.
Yes, that's true, Shahir. Yeah.
Yeah, this is not working out. And then it
And it does, yeah.
So you see how the egg is incorporated now, and you're like, wait a second, I could totally add another one.
Totally.
Yes, you can. So we're going to keep going.
Okay.
Now, I also added, in a gougère, I think black pepper is really, really important. And nutmeg. Now,
Oh, Shahir.
wait, do you have any
I
nutmeg
don't
there?
currently have a pocket, but I do have my
Is there any
nutmeg,
nutmeg available?
nutmeg house right over here.
what?
Tis the season for a nutmeg house.
Wow.
Good stuff. Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, let me get the micro
And in
plate.
Toronto, that house is $1 million.
It is, 100%, yes.
Let's
Here.
get some fresh nutmeg in here.
A little grate in.
Again, cracked black pepper, always nice.
Beautiful.
If you wanted to make a cream puff, obviously you wouldn't put savory elements, but the technique is exactly the same, right?
So
And
once we would get all of
smell
those,
the nutmeg.
that smells really good.
once you get all the eggs incorporated, you're gonna hit it with parm and Gruyere. You gotta have Gruyere.
Love Gruyere.
This is a must.
I feel like the winter is a time for mountain cheeses.
It
This is a
Yeah,
mountain
it really
cheese.
is.
This is a mountain cheese.
Stock your fridge.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, a lot of people will pipe their little cheese puffs. I like a baby ice cream scoop.
Oh, cute. Okay, great.
Okay, so this is a 2-teaspoon size.
Yeah.
For me, this is the perfect size because remember, this is like canapé style cocktail party. It will puff in the oven for 2 reasons. You mentioned the eggs and the temperature, 425.
Okay.
A high temperature to steam them up and really let them pop open.
Beautiful.
And that is what you get.
Look at how cute
cheesy,
they are.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
How cool is it?
So cute.
Now, Mary, to finish them off, I'm gonna take a serrated knife.
And like, look at
the airy pockets.
hollow, which is beautiful.
Can you help me?
Yeah,
I've
let's
got
do
a
it.
little whipped goat cheese, so a little bit of goat cheese with some whipping cream. Yeah. And then
Shahir's getting, you know Shahir's here when there's caviar. That is a Shahir
Ain't
special.
no money, Mary. Thank you, Bell Media.
There you go, there you go.
Little caviar.
Little caviar.
Little chive.
Beautiful.
Not everything has to live on toast, people.
No.
Here we go.
Beautiful.
Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.